Didn't even ask me what I wanted. You made dumb assumptions, clearly not your forte.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. This is Spicy Lady M. Thank you so much for having you guys here. I just had to come again to, speak with you guys, express myself, hear from you guys, and that's how we keep the family going. Okay, so thank you so much for always staying tuned to this channel. I really appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much to all my subscribers and to all my viewers. Thank you so much. Yeah, based on the last update I made, which is about the value of a woman, how do we validate the female gender in Africa and all over the world. From the Spicy Lady M's corner, this is all I have to say. Women empowerment, women empowerment. How many of you are engaged in women empowerment? Have you empowered yourself? Or if you've empowered yourself, how well and what are you doing? How well and what are you doing to empower other ladies around you? So from me, this is my way of reinforcing the female gender equality, women empowerment, and that is skill acquisition. Skill acquisition. I am a very staunch believer of skill acquisition, because you can never as a woman, you can never put yourself in a position where you really have to, you are not sufficient enough to uphold and to help in raising your family. Skill acquisition, whether you're a married woman, whether you're a single lady, it cuts across both status. So skill acquisition is paramount for me, and I advise that you get a skill acquisition. Okay, so from me, I can only talk about what I have, and what in ways I've empowered myself. And this did not just start like 5 years ago. It started way back, almost 2 decades. And so I am skilled in hair making. I'm also skilled in makeup. I'm also skilled in nails making. I'm also skilled in the pedicure, manicure, which was what I was actually into when I was in Nigeria, and baking as well. Actually, in the baking, supplies of mainly supplies of baked stuffs for events and all of that. And while I got over here, I really moved ahead to find ways I could empower myself to be able to, be able to stand as a woman who knows her worth, who knows her value. So no matter the environment you find yourself, no matter the situation you find yourself, you must be ready to, step up your game. And why I'm here, I really went into baking. I was actually wanting to start in this hair skills, but it didn't really go down well for me, because it had to do with either you go for home service in people's homes, or they come to yours to make their hair. And when I came newly, I really wanted to start that, but it didn't go down well. I didn't really like it, because it was not people actually don't tend to take people like people who are into hair making. When you go to, I didn't like the idea of going to anybody's house, not as I am to go to anybody's house to make their hair. And when the first person I ever had come to my home to make her hair, she talked a lot, and I didn't like that. And I just put a complete stop to it. So I'm not into hair making for some years. I only do that for my girls. And when it comes to baking, I really dove straight into baking, and it has been a fantastic journey. When I started, I got a couple of ladies that like, okay, this is what I do. If you need someone to make cakes for you, you need someone to make party snacks for you and all of that, you want someone to just cover the snack area of your event, please, I want to be your hookup. Call me, hook me up, and let's talk business. Okay, as that song in TikTok, if you have problem, call God, but if you get business, call me. When you're talking about money, call me. Okay. And so skill acquisition are talents that you have harnessed, something you have passion for. We don't want to make this video too long. Talents that you have, things that you have passion for. Are you the kind of person that loves to eat lots of snacks? Don't say I eat lots of snacks, that's why I'm eating snacks. No, but I enjoy, I actually, what really got me is the smell of baking. When I get into a place where baking is taking place, where they are baking, the smell alone, the aroma, the you know, like the whole beautiful mess I see with flour mess is something that you will not understand it. I just love to see where baking is taking place. Okay, so that's what really got me hooked up to baking. And then I make cakes. While this video is going, I'm going to be inserting skills, samples of cakes I've done and all of that, snacks, pastries, and all of that. So that's what I've been doing as a side business. Okay, as a side business. I have got my job, so I've got big baking as my side business. Do you have, what talents do you have? So you ask yourself, okay, women empowerment, skill acquisition, what talents do you have? What talents do you, are you that's why the issue of passion comes in, the part of the ability, the willingness to learn a skill. I actually have to write this down because there's so much. I don't want the video to be more than 8 minutes. Okay, so here where the country where I am making this size of container of chin chin cost about 30 euros. When you make this for someone, you have 30 euros, and it doesn't cost you, take you like how many minutes to get it, how many hours to get it done. Up to 1 hour you should be done with making something that can fill this custard bucket. I mean, you know, this size of custard bucket is like 2 kg. So when you make this for someone, it's 30 euros. It's in your hands. So if you're in Nigeria, calculate the equivalent of 30 euros, and then if you have like 5 people making such orders, you know how much you're, you know, putting into your pocket, and that whole stuff is just for you. So that doesn't come from your income. And so you have I have orders for meat pies, I have orders for buns, for egg rolls, and all of that. And cake is my major. Okay, so I love cake designs. I love, you know, playing with colors. I love playing with designs. I have eyes for those things. And actually, I never had any professional training in cake making and designs. I actually learned it on YouTube. I'm going to insert the first picture, the first cake I made for someone, and actually they loved it. And telling anyone, I actually confessed today that that was the first cake I was ever making professionally for someone, you know, for a commercial purpose. And after that, the journey has been something else. And I actually had a friend who, you know, she was always giving my numbers out to people, telling people about me, taking pictures of my cake. Whenever I made a cake, any design, she would always say, okay, please, I want you to do. This lady patronized me to the extent that she was always giving me cake designs that she knew that I was just starting off, and she was always giving me cake designs, you know, to go out. Okay, I want this cake, we're having this event in my church, and I want you to do this cake. And I'll go and sit down and like, okay, this one, she really pushed me, and it really worked for me. So I'm appreciating her. She wouldn't want her name to be mentioned. I'm really appreciating her. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She gave me the pivot, you know, that catapulted me into the level where I am. And I've done so many people will call me and say, oh, I went to social event, did you make the cake? And I love this so much. I've gotten a couple of customers from people. They went somewhere to have their event, and actually I wasn't there, you know, to like make any little speech about the cake, and like who made this cake, and I get calls and I get orders from there. So skill acquisition is very important. It helps you a lot. In my spare time after work, some days, if I have cake orders, I stretch the days out. If it's not possible, it's not possible. Then sometimes the person who orders the cake be like, if you don't make this cake for me, I'm not getting it done elsewhere, and I have to stay all night. Like, I have to go to work the next day, and I will have to work on, if that is the final day before the cake is delivered. Sometimes I stay up to 2 a.m, sometimes 3 a.m, and I just have like 2 hours sleep, and then it affects my eyes and all of that. So, but that's the sacrifice we make for things that we really have passion about. So please, ladies, get your acquisition right. Get things. If you have passion for anything, people might talk down on you, people might look down on you. Don't give a hoot about all that. People might say, oh, why are you into this thing? There are better things you can do with your time. Please, even if you have a job, let your job fuel your passion. Use the money from your job to fuel your passion. Like my cake materials, the equipment I use, the tools I use for my cake designs, as I'm getting orders, the money I get from it, I plow back, reinvest it back into getting tools, into getting sophisticated tools and materials which I use for my cakes. And that has been the journey so far. So please, whatever passion you have, if you feel that, oh, like sometimes some Nigerians will give you contracts and then they'll say, why this thing is too expensive, they'll start converting into naira, and I tell them, look, converting into naira is not going to help anything. You are here and you are here. The stuff, the raw ingredients for these materials are gotten from this country, so you don't convert anything. So let's not make this video too long. Probably due to your response from this video, I might make a video to tell you how to interact with your customers when you're having, so to, you know, to keep the relationship going. Not like they make an order today, it was so good, the feedback was so good, but they don't call you back to make more orders. So I'll tell you, if you need that, please indicate in the comment section below, and I'll tell you all about that, how it has worked for me. Okay, in this Spicy Ladym's channel, we say the truth, and the truth we always say. How it worked, skills and techniques or tactics that has worked for us, and it's producing results. That's what we always share here. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you have stories to share on the Love Matters series, please send it spicyladym@gmail.com. Please check my description information and you get the email address there. Thank you so much. Thank you. One love to you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Bye. Ciao.